there guys, welcome to the channel, Talking with Jay Spring. I'm your host Jay, giving you a video on the channel today. Hello there guys and welcome to this movie review for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you simply do, smash the thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for much more. I am doing a John Wick review series in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. I'll be reviewing number 1, number 2, going to see number 3 and reviewing that for you guys, and then ranking them all from the worst to the best on the channel for you guys as well. If you've missed the content on the channel already, go ahead and check it out. Recently I've also reacted to the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, and I've also asked some of my subscribers to give me some feedback on what they want coming up on the channel. If you guys even have recommendations for this video or you want to comment just down below, please do. I'll be very grateful. So without further ado guys, let's get straight into this review. This is Siberia, a crime romance thriller movie about 1 hour and 44 minutes long. This was released on November the 16th, 2018 in the UK. I think it was in December in the US as well. American diamond merchant travels to Russia to sell rare blue diamonds. As the deal begins to collapse, he falls into an obsessive relationship with a Russian cafe owner in a small Siberian town. As their passion builds, so does the treacherous world of the diamond trade, from which he is unable to extract himself from. Both collide as the American man desperately looks for an escape in a world with no exit. So guys, let's get straight into the good points. Now the good points about this movie is the tone from the beginning really sets its tone. You really get to feel it's that typical crime, gangster drama, and it just basically sets from the beginning to the end, which you just sort of feel all the way through. It doesn't really change, dip or anything like that, which is a good point. The drama side of the movie really gets to show different types of people all the way around the globe, and you really get to see there's no sense of escape when you get into that gangster sort of drama, and it just goes to show some people how cruel they can really be. Some of the locations were really chosen well, they really looked nice on screen, and some of the camera work really was nice and slow. You had the slow shots that looked really nice, and it really felt like an independent indie movie. Keanu Reeves as Lucas Hill was so awesome in this movie, probably one of the main reasons really I stuck through and watched the movie from the beginning to the end. Katia was the second most interesting character in this movie. She really had that romantic side to the story. Her connection with Keanu Reeves' character was very well, and she sort of made this movie a bit more watchable and flowable. Ori was an interesting character, really added the crime side of things to the movie, made it interesting with that Russian mobster type with a bit of humour. Let's get on to the bad points. Now the bad points about this movie is the pacing of the movie. It is all over the place. Sometimes throughout most of the movie it is too slow. Now I get you got to have your storyline, your build up and everything, but throughout 3/4 of the movie I was over an hour through and it was just too slow. It felt long-winded and just too slow and very boring. This could probably be a snooze fest to some people. The storyline is very bland and very basic. Now you can understand, obviously he gets into business, he's trying to get out of it, he falls in love. There's a load of different story aspects to it, but it's just very strict to that storyline, and the storyline gets stuck at some places. Like, it just like, he's travelling to places, he's calling people, and it's like very basic stuff, and it doesn't feel interesting enough. The dialogue was very short, very boring, and sometimes even meaningless. The only parts that really were interesting was some of the confrontations and the romantic part. I didn't like that this film really didn't build side characters enough for me. I felt there was a lot of side characters that really didn't build it throughout the movie. Too many phone scenes throughout the movie. Keanu Reeves was constantly on the phone, and another thing is there was too many sexual scenes. Now I get having 1 or 2, but there was sexual scenes throughout the whole movie, and it just literally felt like I was watching 50 Shades of Grey. There was just not enough action in this movie. Now I get it was a crime, drama, gangster movie, but there still has to be some sort of action. I got all the way to the end of the last maybe 20 minutes of the movie, then the action started kicking in, and it just literally felt like it needed that, just that little bit extra of action, maybe in the beginning, maybe a little bit in the middle, just to keep the movie going. Some aspects of the movie can be quite offensive, whether it's to Russians or to women, mainly to women from my personal point of view. There's one scene in particular as Mr. Hill, played by Keanu Reeves, becomes blood brothers with Boris, and there's a scene that's really quite offensive to women, to what he does, how he treats women. People can find that quite offensive. And the last bad point is the ending of the movie. It was just predictable when it comes to near enough at the end of the movie, but throughout the movie we had this long build up and suddenly it ends. And I was like, I literally watched a 1 hour and 44-minute movie for it to end like that. I was literally annoyed with myself for watching it and wasting my time. So guys, it is rating time. Let's have a look at what the critics had to rate this movie. IMDb rated this movie a 4.3 out of 10. Metacritic gave it a 34. Rotten Tomatoes giving it 11%. My rating for this movie is a 4.5 out of 10. My first ever bad movie. Well guys, this movie is not your John Wick type movie. Now I went into this movie just wanted to see Keanu Reeves' performance pretty much. I got some other good aspects out of it, but this one is just about watchable for me. And it's probably the one time watchable thing. I'll probably watch it every couple of years if it was ever on. Probably not even that. Try it for yourself. See what you guys think. You may have a different opinion on it. I've read up multiple reviews and stuff, and I just felt this movie, if it sorted out a few issues, this could probably be a good movie to some people, maybe even more watchable than I'm actually making it out to be. This is probably one I won't buy on DVD for sure when it comes to Keanu Reeves. So guys, a 4.5 from me for Siberia. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review still. If you simply did, smash that thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for much more. We've got the John Wick series coming up when it comes to reviews and ranking them all from the worst to the best, as well as a bunch of other great content which I'm going to announce in the future. So stay tuned for that guys. I've been me, you've been you, and I'll see you next time on Talking with Jay Springett.